Welcome to video number 4. We're going to be talking about dominate with YouTube remarketing. This is like my favorite thing in like any platform, right? Like you could do remarketing on Google, you could do remarketing on Facebook, but in this case, you're going to be remarketing with YouTube. You're going to dominate with video, all right? And I want to just kind of talk a little bit about the earlier series when we were doing YouTube PPC. And I know some of you all may want to stop at the second video series where we talked about just ranking your video and just letting it sit there, right? And before I do, I just want to kind of bring up an example, right? If you are interested in just not spending any money and investing in your business, then that to me that's a problem, okay? And I'm just gonna just share with you my thoughts on it, okay? If hold your fist up in the air, okay? Or if you want to think about it, just walk through it with me in your head. But just before I move on forward, hold your fist up in the air, and I want you to imagine that you have $1 in that fist, in that clenched fist, okay? And of course, you're clenching onto your money. You can't give it out, okay? But you also can't receive money. You also can't receive because you are so afraid. You want to try all the free methods. And I'm telling you this, with that mentality, you're going to slow your own growth. And you're going to have a good product, you're going to have good methods, but you're not going to make good money because you're not using money for what it is designed to do. Money is a tool, all right? It is designed to be a tool. It is a slave to you in which you can command forward by using the laws of making money, okay? Some of the laws I've given you in this video series. I hope you caught that. These are just not, I'm showing you how to market in using Google, but I'm also giving you a method that you can take anywhere on any marketing if you would see the subliminal messages on there, okay? And I want to let you know, if you are afraid of losing money, you are also synonymously afraid of getting money because you're going to be afraid of losing it right again. Change your mindset and be like, you know what, money is a tool, and I'm going to go get that. You going to pimp it, pimp slap the dollar and tell it to go get more of its friends. That's how I think about money. Money means nothing to me other than the fact that it is a very valuable tool. That's it. It doesn't make or create who I am, and if I lose it, I'm going to have character because I am working to be a better person daily. And that's the mentality you want to have. Money don't control you, okay? Yeah, you get into the money now, but up until this video, you're going to start using that get to the money now that you get from your job or from your other investments, and you're going to use it to go make more money. That's how the wealthy live, okay? They use their money to go bring back money. They spend $1 to bring back 2, all right? So that's how I think about it. So if you want to go ahead and you want to stop a video too, by all means, that's totally fine. But if you are serious about your business, you saying to yourself, like I did, I was like thinking to myself. I remember one time somebody was like, "Man, you know what, Josh? You don't invest in your business." My mentor actually said this to me, and what she said is, how do you expect for somebody else to invest in you and your business by way of buying your product, and you won't even invest in your own business and yourself? That right there hit key, all right? And with that being said, we're going to talk about dominating YouTube using remarketing. We're going to take it and drive it home, and I'm going to show you, and I'm going to talk to you about some things about remarketing. So when it comes to remarketing, you can retarget users who have not yet converted into a sale. So if they actually came to your sales page and they looked around or something like that, or they came to your video and they didn't convert by clicking on a link, you can actually go back out and send in other videos to that person, okay, and bring them back in. You can resell to those who have purchased. So if they purchase something, man, you got like another deal, okay? You can actually send out more videos to only those who have purchased, okay? That is golden and key because I believe you are 5 to 10 times more likely to sell to somebody. I think it's like be 50% or something like that. I'm not sure, but you are more likely to sell to somebody who have already purchased and are satisfied with your services, okay? So you can target, people can easily build a relationship with you, your channel, and or product through a sequential marketing. And when it comes to YouTube remarketing, you can target users who've watched your video, liked, or shared your video. You can split that up and you say anybody to share, I want to send this video out, okay? And you can target users who visited your brand channel. So say for instance somebody come in and they just, taking a look around at, your channel. You can start sending videos out to them like, hey, look, if you're interested in XYZ, or take a look at what's new on my channel. If you stop by and watch this video or something like that, and you can go out and retarget them and start building a relationship with them. And you can also target users who engage with your masthead. And that's the actual banner that's on your YouTube channel. Okay, so if they actually clicked on any type of links, that's that's somebody that's interested in what you have in your channel. You want to go ahead and send out videos for that. Now, I'm going to talk about specific things for a specific niche, for a specific business model in this, but I just wanted to just let you know what's possible with this and give you some stuff that you could do with remarketing. So you can also target users who visited your external site. So if you have a blog that's attached to your brand channel, you can actually target the visitors of that site and send them videos. All right. Now, if you know specifically what page they've targeted, let's say you have a channel talking about Motor Club of America or Amway products or Nutrilite, right? And somebody comes to your blog about Nutrilite and they read on it and they stay on it. Well, you can actually retarget those with the video saying, hey, look, this is something about Nutrilite. It's a continuation of my blog series. And bam, you can reel them back in and take them through a sales process. Okay? That is key. So you can target users who haven't even engaged with your brand as well. So when it comes to remarketing, I like stats. Now, retargeting and remarketing, they're synonymous to one another, but retargeting ads receive 10 times higher click-through rates than display ads. All right, so that is golden. So if you got I think the average is 0.07 for display ads. That's those little banner ads that's on the top, or to be on blogs and websites and stuff like that. Well, if somebody's already interacted with your website or video and they see you again, right? That could go up to the industry average is 0.7%. All right. Now that might seem a little bit low, but again, $30, you spend, $30 to reach 1,500 people using, the PPC method, 0.07% of that, right? I don't know the math. You do the math. That's how many people is coming to your channel. So it's different in the internet world. Okay. Don't think of it as a rejection like, oh man, that means 99.3 people don't like my stuff. No, it's not that. It's the fact of you're playing a numbers game along with selling quality content to targeted visitors. Okay. So the second one is website visitors who are retargeted are 70% more likely to convert on your website. So if they've seen and interacted with one of your videos before and they see it again and they come back to your site, they are 70% more likely to convert versus the first time when they haven't engaged with you at all. All right. Here are some super benefits of YouTube remarketing, which is you get a chance to stay in front of your prospects all over the web. And I'll show you how and why. So the prospect interacts with your YouTube video, and you can present other videos via YouTube and the Google Display Network. Now, for those of you all who know what the Google Display Network covers, can reach 90% of the internet users, all right, around the web. Not 90% of the internet real estate. I mean internet users. So sorry about that. And let me give you an example. Someone watch your video, then visit another blog, okay? You can position another video or static ad right on that blog, okay? So for instance, let's say you're selling a product, right? And you have the ability to control the price. So you can easily do that by creating a training that's very valuable to the market and selling it for $300, $200. And then if they see it and of course they don't buy, you can send out a retargeting video out to those who haven't bought, okay? And you can say, here's a 10% discount if you buy today. Bam, you're reeling it back in. They're 70% more likely, 10 times more higher to click. There it is. So it's great for distributors, okay? MLM distributors, because you can appear bigger than life for a fraction of the cost, all right? So if you're all around the web, you know, people follow leaders. They don't follow company products. They don't follow companies. They follow leaders. They follow real leaders. And if you're out there and you're marketing, you appear to be bigger than life. And if you're out there promoting value, you are bigger than the average marketer out there who's just saying, join my business, okay? So I've showed you how to create value in an earlier video series using the value business email sequence. And you can, people, like I said, people follow leaders more than products, comp plans, and companies. And yes, you can target mobile devices. So if somebody is actually, you know, visited via YouTube, and of course they visit another website, yes, they can see your video, and you can target mobile devices. You have the ability to do that. Okay, so this is a little bit blurry, but I kind of snagged this. So basically how it works is in the middle, the guy, you know, hops on the internet and jumps on your website. This is how, you know, remarketing works. But he leaves your websites, and number two, he leaves your website and starts to browse elsewhere. Okay, maybe he's still fishing around. But then the internet user sees your advertising ad. So he becomes a part of your list. You know, YouTube will collect information about that person. Don't worry, they don't share information with you. They just, you know, it's somehow, some way, they have a way of being able to add a cookie to, you know, people's device, so that when you actually go around, it add that cookie to your list. Now, you can't see any information about that cookie or this, that, and the third. They just give you the count that somebody is actually on your list. They keep all that private, so you don't have to worry about any big brother or stuff like that. No reason to be scared. But yes, step number 3, the internet users see your advertising, okay, and on their favorite website or wherever they are. And then number 4, the internet user clicks on your banner ad. Of course, they're 10 times more likely to click on it versus just not seeing you ever before. All right, and they say, hey, look, I know this guy, I know this website, I know this brand, I've been there, and look, we have another product there. So the internet user clicks on your banner and returns to your website, and then they're 70% more likely to buy. Okay, I'm gonna give you some ninja examples of remarketing. All right, this is something that I use. This is something that's very smart. This is something that you want to keep in mind. Okay, just ideas. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to video number 4, where we're going to be talking about dominate with YouTube remarketing. And I want to thank you all for, you know, being with me this far when it comes to this video series, because for the most part, if you've come this far, that means you're very serious about growing your business, and I'm going to be committed to you and giving you the information you need to grow your business. Now, I know that in video number 2, a lot of you all have got your video set up to start getting traffic, but using the acceleration method, you can literally start getting some action and get like thousands of viewers within like 24 to 48 hours. I mean, seriously. And you can start turning those viewers into leads if you have a great lead magnet and you're targeting people correctly using the method that we talked about in the video number 3, where we talked about YouTube PPC. Now, I just wanted to kind of go over and talk to those who aren't used to advertising using their money. And I just want to lay a personal message out there to you. If you look, scare money don't make money. Now, I know you all may have heard that, but if you're afraid to invest in your business, then that may serve as a personal problem that may be stunting your growth. And here's why. If you picture yourself, picture your fist. If your fist is clenched and you're clenching that dollar in your fist, yeah, you're not letting money out, all right? You're doing all the free stuff, and you're promoting on your page, and you're working very hard. But like I said, it's not how much money you make, it's how you make the money. You're working your butt off. You've literally created a job for yourself, okay? And the whole key is, if you want to make, big business owner money, if you want to have big business owner results, you don't have to spend big business money like that per se without making a profit, but you do have to start doing the methods that successful people and entrepreneurs are doing, and using tools such as the internet and YouTube, and this is what we do. And I wanted you to actually join me in that, in your quest to grow your business. Okay, so if you're clenching that fist and that dollar out, let it go. Money is a tool. Okay, it is a tool, and it is a slave for you. Okay, it is not there for you to grovel over, for you to work hard for. That idea in this whole video series, if you haven't gotten the gist, that we ain't working for money, we working to have our money work for us. All right, and all you got to do is set this up and let it go, and you can be enjoying, creating sales leads and getting your product in front of buyers, okay, in front of potential buyers, while you go and enjoy other stuff like, sex or whatever. I don't know what you guys do. So in this method, I love remarketing, because remarketing is my favorite thing to do. All right, and you're going to see why in this video series, because when it comes to YouTube remarketing, you can retarget users who have not yet converted into a sale. So if they came to your sales page and they haven't bought, bam, you can send out videos with discounts, okay? And just letting them know, like, hey, look, and you can send it out to only those people who haven't bought, and that's so key, and you'll learn later on. You can also resell to those who have purchased. So if they made a purchase and you got another offer, you can send out a video and say, hey, look, if you like my, in this example, if you like my lead magnet on YouTube remarketing, all right, you might want to check out Facebook remarketing. All right, here it is. Check this out. Here are the features. Click on the video and watch. There it is. So people can easily build a relationship with your brand, your channel, and or product through sequential marketing. And I'll go over some examples later on. You're going to like this. All right. So once again, you can target users who've watched your video, liked your video, or shared your video, which is key, okay? Because these are people who are engaging with your product, and you want to go ahead and retarget them with other products, or if they haven't purchased or anything like that. So you can target users that visited your brand channel. You can target people who have engaged with your masthead, which is your channel banner at the top. Look like it's like the Facebook cover page, but for YouTube on your channel. You can target users who visited your external site. So when you link your external site, like via your blog, which is key, you can actually start targeting people who have never seen your YouTube channel, okay? And you can send them videos, okay? And I'll let you know that people who watch videos, they are more likely to convert into a customer versus reading text, depending on, what type of prospect they are and what they're looking for, so on and so forth, and how you deliver your value. All right. You can also target users who haven't engaged with your brand at all. Okay. So let's look at some of the key value stats that I pulled up. Retargeting, which is another word for remarketing. They're both synonymous. But retargeting ads receive 10 times higher click-through rates than display ads. So if you're just sending out banner ads and display ads, and you can actually target those who have already engaged with your channel and whatnot, and they're 10 times more higher to click on somebody they already know. Again, that's that know, like, and trust. That's the statistics right there. Also, you can, website visitors who are retargeted are 70% more likely to convert on your website. So if you sent out a banner ad, okay, and they come to your website, right, and then they leave your website, and then they have an ad and they click, and you send out a retargeting campaign, when they come back, they're 70% more likely to convert on your website. All right. And I wanted to give a statistic out there. I don't know. Did you know that 96% of the people that see your product for the first time will not buy? It could be for whatever reason. It could be the fact that when they came to your checking cart, they just may not have been ready. You can actually retarget them and catch them when they're ready. All right. And you don't pay until they actually engage with your video or watch it more than 30 seconds, depending on how you got your stuff set up. So that's key. So you're building a brand in that person's subconscious mind, which that's what a lot of TV and radio do. I don't know if you guys know. I think I told you in an earlier series, but I was actually in the radio mass media marketing industry as a marketing exec. And one of the things with radio and TV is they like to play the same thing over and over and over again with these chimes and these music and stuff like that, because they want to be at top of mind when you go and make a decision in their niche. All right, so there's a lot of songs, a lot of jingles out there you guys can remember, but also that jingle is just not there to be all catchy so you can start dancing to it. It's actually to embed, something into your mind so that when you actually start to make a purchase, you're thinking about that jingle and it all comes clear to you. You know who to buy from. So you can use that same method that these successful business owners use for your business as an affiliate network marketer, or just a person who's just, looking just to start a business in anything. Okay, this is how you dominate. All right, people aren't doing this. A lot of people aren't doing this. You talk about remarketing to the average person, ask them. They don't know how to do it, but you're going to know how to do it. Okay, here are some super benefits of YouTube remarketing. You get a chance to stay in front of your prospects all over the web. Okay, so for instance, prospect interact with your video, and you can present other videos via the YouTube network. So if they're on other YouTube videos or anywhere on YouTube, or the Google Display Network. Now, for those of you all don't know the Google Display Network is a network of other websites that Google teamed up with to be able to serve advertisers ads on their blogs. So that and the network is so big that it reaches 90% of the internet users. All right, that is a key, and that's a lot of people. So you can pretty much reach just about anybody that's anybody, okay, that's almost breathing, all right, that can buy your product. So so for example, someone watch your video and then they visit another blog. You can position another video or static ad right on that blog for them to see. And it's only for that person, not just for everybody, but just for that person who've already engaged with your video. So this is great for distributors because you can appear bigger than life for a fraction of the cost, right? So instead of, like I did, going door to door, talking to people at gas stations that, I actually was, had to suffer the consequence of having a beat up car talking about, hey, you want to make money online, right? So if you're a newbie, and you're not really making money, or in your network marketing business, and you're struggling a little bit, this is a way where you can win. You don't have to show that, your car, or, maybe you just don't want to get in the suit and tie, or maybe your church clothes when you're going out there prospecting. I've been there, all right? If I'm describing you, that's cool. I'm really describing myself, all right? So, I'm not going to sit up here in front on this video, but, instead of just going through all that and having people look at you, instead of looking at the opportunity and making their judgments based off of how you look, you literally could, I don't want to say hide behind, but you can use tools to do that, to make yourself look bigger. Like, imagine if you're all over the web when somebody interact with you, okay, and they see you wherever they go. That is key, okay? So people, I want to just say the reason why that's important, because if you don't know this, now you know. People follow leaders more than they do products, comp plans, and companies. So if you're appearing to be a leader, you're appearing to be out there, people are going to gravitate and they're going to come to you without you having to sell. And you can make money and get leads while you do other stuff, okay? And yes, you can target mobile devices. So if somebody come up, to you and watch a video on your phone, you can retarget them when they actually go out on another website on their phone. And that's key. Mobile devices is a growing platform for advertisers, okay? So I snagged this out. Sorry about that. It's a little bit blurry what I'm looking at right now, but just wanted to just give you just a visual example for those who are visual. But like, say for instance, you got your internet user right there in the middle, okay? And then number one, they go to, they visit your website, okay? So they see a product, they click on it, they visit your website, or they look at your video in this case, okay? The user leaves your website or your video and they go visit another one, okay? And browse elsewhere. Well, you can actually, have a video appear right before or on the side of that person while they're watching another video and they see it, okay? Now you can have a different message or something like that, and you can pull them in, and the internet user clicks on the banner ad and returns back to your video, and in this case, website, okay? So that's pretty much the visual of how it works and how it looks, okay? Now I want to just talk about some ninja examples of remarketing. Like, this is like key. So you can use this. I don't care. I don't mind. But these methods is something that I think you all need to pay close attention to, because I'm about to give some gold nuggets here. All right. So you can design a 3-part video series on how to make money online, right? That could be your lead magnet, okay? And instead of them going to a capture page, now I know I was going a little bit off topic. You can either send them to a capture page and retarget them, because in the first video series we talked about having your YouTube video lead them to a capture page, right? But in this, you can literally like have a value sequence series where you're building where you're building relationship with them. So you can do a 3-part video series and target those who watch each video respectively. So if they seen video number 1, you can go ahead and send out another campaign that target only those who seen video number 1 all the way through, and you can say, hey, look, here's video number 2 up and ready to go. Okay. All right. Here's another ninja example. Okay. You can sell your own training product via YouTube, and for those who don't buy, you can remarket them with a 50% discount if purchased today. So say they, you set up your video sequence and like we talked about in video number 1, and your lead magnet is a training product, okay, on something you know how to do. You can learn something and then craft it into your own training product and say, hey, look, opt in, to get access to the training, or buy. And let's say they don't buy, well, you can remarket them with a 50% discount. Okay, that's if you're in control of your product. Now, if you do a training, you are in control of it. Okay, you can easily set up PayPal. Google on how to do that. All right. So that's a ninja example. Okay, you can run a solo ad to your YouTube video and get 100% of them on your remarketing list. So this is a little bit advanced for those of you all who are into solo ads. I don't know if you knew this, but a lot of times a solo ad is basically an email. For those of you all don't know, you and another person with a list of subscribers get together and you say, hey, look, I want you to email my offer to your list. And what they do is they say, okay, cool. They charge you by the click. So you can sell 100, they might sell 100 clicks for like $100 for this example. And what they do, what their end is they have to deliver 100 people to your website, basically, or to your lead capture page. And your lead capture page, you're responsible from that point forward on converting them based off of how your value is, on your lead capture page. Now, not 100% of them are going to actually opt in. If they do, I would like check out that vendor, because that is like unheard of when you're doing a solo ad. And some people get 20%, some people get 30%. But instead of actually sending them to a capture page, send them to your YouTube video where they don't have to opt in. And if they watch your video, you can actually remarket and retarget all of them that come to your page. And you can, like, I don't know, send a 3-part video series, or you can keep them on your list and start reselling them. That's something that's a golden nugget, man. I gave out like a huge secret out there. So keep that in mind. Use it. All right, so I'm the one that likes to do like hands-on stuff. I want to show you how to set up a remarketing. So what you want to do is, let me pull this down here so we have a little bit more room. Okay, so let's say you're inside of your AdWords campaign, like we showed you yesterday. You type in adwords.google.com, right? And you click on all video campaigns. And in this example, you can see your video campaign. Okay, you already linked your YouTube account, so you don't need to do all that. We're at the point where we're already done our PPC, like we did in video number 3. All right, and we're about to start remarketing. First, you need to tell Google that I want to start collecting I want to start building a list. So start filling up my list of people who watch certain videos. So what you want to do is you want to click on video remarketing lists. All right. And then you want to click on this plus sign right here where it says remarketing list. And this is where you actually get a chance to tell, YouTube that how you want to, who you want to target. Okay. And if you're hitting this drop down button right here, let me go ahead and expand it up a little bit so you can see. It's so freaking easy. All right. You can say, viewed any video from a channel, visited a channel page. You can do all these. You can kind of look at it. I would say test everything, but I'm going to give you a little bit more. Okay. I want to talk about the psychologies of not each of these, but just some of these. Okay, so you think of somebody that view any video from your channel. Okay, you click that and they view any video of your channel. If you're selling a particular product, you want to actually don't want to pick this. But if you just want to just target people who viewed any video and you just want to stay in front on, that's cool. But you want to get super targeted. Channel page, that's not super targeted. Visited any video as an ad, not super targeted. Liked any video. The word any is not targeted. You want to, if you're selling a particular product, you don't want to use the word any. But anybody who subscribed to your channel, yes, you can target them. You can target them. You see how it goes. But unsubscribe from a channel, that's a little bit more beyond the scope of what we want to do in a video. That's actually trying to get people who unsubscribe to try to pull them back in. I'm interested in the low-hanging fruit for right now, and I want to get the low-hanging fruit. Then if I want to expand my marketing to try to get those other people who unsubscribe for whatever reason, you know, saying like, hey, look, how can I improve my channel, so on and so forth, and let them respond to you. Give them an email, they can send them back and let them respond. All right. So if they liked you before and you're not, you know, giving them value again, you know, they still could be a hot target. Don't get salty, you know, don't get mad. But this view certain videos is what you want to pick. View certain videos as an ad is what you want to pick. Like the certain videos. That's hot. Somebody liked a certain video, but they didn't buy. You might want to go ahead and set up a discount, or you might want to build more value for just them, okay? And you want to click that. So let's just say, for the sake of example, you set up a video and let's say your video is to get them to a lead magnet. So you want to collect everybody and put them on your list of people who have visited a certain video. And this is a little too big, so I'm going to get kind of small on this, y'all, so you guys can see. All right, there we go. I don't know why that's expanding outside, but anyway, so you can either add via URL. Okay, so you can type in the URL there, or you can type in, you can browse the channel, and then if you click here, you could, you know, this will be a drop down of all your videos, and you can kind of create a sequential video. So if you create a sequential video, you got 1, 2, and 3, and if you want to, you know, target those who've seen, you know, video number 1, and you want to target them and say, hey, look, come back and see video number 2, then you want to create a list for video number 1. Okay, so anybody to see, so now when you actually fire up your campaign, you can literally say, I want to, you know, target those who've seen video number 1 and go to video number 2. So just for the sake of this example, I'm just going to just pick one just to show you how easy it is. And all you do is you click add, and now you select the videos, list name. You can say people who have watched, you know, MCA video. Okay, 1. All right, membership duration, this is up to 540 days. All right, if you're a network marketing, affiliate marketing, and you want, look, I'll keep it out and max it out as far as possible. Now, if you're doing some type of seasonal thing where you know, you start collecting stuff for Christmas, and you want to run a Christmas special, if you're doing weight loss or something like that, and you're giving weight loss tips throughout the whole year, and you want to start collecting people who watch your videos and then run a promotion around New Year's Day, then bam, that is something that you want to keep them on there. You know, let's say it's June and you're giving weight loss tips, okay, and people are watching that video, and all of a sudden you want to, you know, you setting it up for a campaign that you're going to run in January when people start their New Year's resolutions. All right, and you want to start doing some hard selling. Now, I'll give a gold nugget there. If you're doing weight loss, or you're selling a weight loss product, or you're in an MLM or network marketing company and you have a weight loss product, people want to lose more weight. The spike in trend and people want to lose more weight is around December, late December, all the way up to February. People buy weight loss products a lot faster. They also want to make more money around there, and sales for that era goes up particularly high. For make money online, you can usually go all year round, but it goes up high around there. So that's a gold nugget. Why? Because people make New Year's resolutions to A, make more money, and B, lose weight. All right. So you kind of want to just, build a campaign around that and kind of think ahead of time. So now, the initial list size, you can include users from the last 30 days that wasn't before, or you can start with an empty list. I would include as many users as I possibly can. For this sake of example, I'm going to use that. Okay. And you can't run a remarketing campaign until you have 100 people. You collected 100 cookies. Okay. And for those of y'all who don't know what a cookie is, basically it's a little computer pixel that gets put on all of our pages and browsers when we visit a website. Okay. Now, some websites can enable cookies. It's not your personal information. It's just stuff that, it gives the advertisers and website owners a chance to, remarket back to you. It's perfectly legal. They don't know anything about your family or scam or anything like that. If somebody steals your information or something like that, it's definitely not an advertiser. It's more likely a hacker. You can be completely safe with this. You don't have to feel like alienated or anything like that, or feel like you're invading somebody's privacy, okay? Big companies do it. Facebook does it. Heck. All right. But anyway, go ahead and create your list. And bam. Now you're starting to collect. And that's it. Number of users. When somebody watched that video, bam, it's cool. Now, if you're running a PPC campaign, you can fill this up in a day. Okay. Like literally for 100 people, 2 cents a click, you do the math. Okay. You can literally fill that up like super fast. And if you've already started your PPC campaign, all right, and that's all I really have for you guys. Like, I can't really think of anything else other than the fact of, leave me testimonials. Give me some feedback on something that you want to see. Okay, any questions that you personally have, go ahead and email me, contact me, connect with me, and that's pretty much about it as far as any other type of marketing is concerned. All right. You want to start playing around, start testing stuff. All right. Now, let me give you something. All right. While we're still here. Now, to actually run this campaign, once it gets, full, or at least 100 people, you can easily set up a campaign just by going to your video, right? I'm going to show you how to actually, send out video ads targeting that. You go here. And you just click here, you click video ad. All right, this is like so simple. All right, now how you been doing your PPC? Ready? Let's see. You go ahead and you insert your video URL here, okay? And you want to enable ad. You want to go ahead and select all, hit save. Bam. Now I'll go ahead and get the URL here. Motor Club of America scam? Now, you might be wondering whether or not. Alright. And you insert it here. And bam. Right? So depending on what video you want to target, or how you want to retarget those people. So of course, if they seen this video and I want to keep sending the same video out, I mean, that's cool, but you want to be a little bit strategic and stuff like that. Okay. So let's say they seen this video and you want to send out a discount. Then you want to cut a different video and put that link, where I put that at. But just to show you how to implement remarketing and do it, I just use the same video, of course, right? So, you go ahead, you place this on the end string, go ahead and set it up, set up your headline, you put in your description, going through, and when it comes down to video ad 1, videos on watch page, alrighty. Alright, let's see. Oh man, I think I have to fill all this out as if I'm creating a new campaign. I don't want to do that. Let me show you how to do it via, let's say you already created a campaign. All you have to do is just change your targeting. That's pretty much it. And let me show you, instead of saying you know, when you go through here and you're like, okay, like say you create a video, right? You went through, you did all that. You can easily go up to targets, and here's where you do your targeting group. All right, when you go to targeting group, now if you're going through the sequence of creating a whole new campaign, you know, just like you did with the PPC, you know, you'd put in, you know, your information, and when it comes down to targeting, you edit it here. Okay, but I'm going to just go through it just through the sake of this. And you want to click here, and you just want to go and click remarketing. Okay, and if you've already done your remarketing, you click add, and that's how you activate your targets. Okay, and notice there's not a lot of people there, there's not a lot of views there, because you know, people haven't you know, I haven't fired the campaign, and or people haven't and or view it. And then you just click done, and then you save the targeting group. Okay, and that's it. Make sure you label it you know, remarketing group or something like that, or something that you know what video it is. It could be like you know, retargeting people for discount that've watched video, you know, ABC. All right, and that's pretty much, you know, how you target it right there. All right, if you're in network marketing, I'm going to give you a hint. Bing is more user friendly than Google. Okay, when it comes to affiliate and network marketing, I don't know if you knew this, but Bing advertising PPC is golden, right? Inside of the iPads, we do a complete hour training on how to target via Bing, and it's done by a 7-figure earner. Okay, it's actually in our 6-figure shortcut. So if you are already seeing that, good, you're good to go. It is some golden stuff, because the method that he does allows you, and you kind of wonder how, you know, people with money are making more money and spending a heck of a lot less than the average person. Okay, he gives a method on how he gets very, very low clicks, or cost per click, and he reaches a lot of people, and he shows you how to target people with low competition, so you can literally like beat the pants off of your competitors. You want to get access to that. But all in all, my final word that I want to say is, don't be afraid to invest in your business. Okay, if you want to invest in your business, how could you ever expect for someone like a customer to invest in your business? All right, in order to play the game, you need the education and the tools. You have to stay on top and be competitive in this world. I love America because of the simple fact of capitalism. I love capitalism, okay, anywhere, because it gives you a chance to use your mind to have a victory, and you can put it underneath your belt and win. Okay, now if you're doing this by yourself or with individuals that may not know anything about this, okay, that are struggling, I will point them to this training. But in other words, if you want to win out here, you got to have the education, you got to have the tools. Within iPads, we have the education and we have the tools. And the one thing I like about iPads is that they have a personal business assistant. Okay, well, I remember when I talked about your good product. Okay, your good product has to have, one, a low end cost, and then two, a high end cost or a back end sale once people get in. Okay, if you have a personal business assistant, activate that when you're in iPads, because they will do the selling for you. So all you have to worry about is getting traffic to your capture pages, generating leads. Okay, they'll do that for you. So when you get in there, go to the pro level and get activated with your personal business coach. Do that work for you. All right, and you can easily, you know, join iPads, and you can like make, $100 commissions, $500 commissions, $1,000 commissions on upsells, $3,000 commissions, monthly residuals. They'll do all of that for you, and they can probably explain it better than you can. All right, even months after. But I like the fact of just, getting the traffic there, using my money to get traffic on autopilot, and then having somebody else work to build my business for me. Okay, that's what we call is a true business, multi-level affiliate marketing, network marketing. Okay, they will get on the phone with your prospects after they've already purchased and increased their chances of buying. Okay, and with that, you get me working with you in a bunch of other stuff in the background, like we have TV, okay, from 6 and 7 figure earners that are actually in iPass that are just not giving you just, over the counter type training. Do this, do that. They're giving you secrets. They're doing revolutionary training in there that these 6 and 7 figure earners, they advertise themselves. And unlike other people in the industry telling you to do stuff that they don't do, we are not like that in the iPass Empower Network community. We are actually the owner is an affiliate of the system itself. Okay? So the founder is an affiliate of the system himself. So that should go a lot to tell you about what's going on in this explosive community. So with that being said, you go ahead, you can, not trying to, harp on it anymore. You can easily get access to iPass, and you'll be joining my team. You'll be learning internet marketing education for your business. There are a lot of people on my team who use iPass as extra income, and they have other businesses that they use, and they use it for the internet marketing education. They use it as well as people that use it as their primary business, and they make lots of money through that way. Okay, either whatever your reason may be, you need to play the game and get educated, and you can shrink that down with the education in our system and the tools that we have. With that being said, you can easily click on a button below with iPass and join and get access right now, or you can go find yourself a good product, promote it, and sell it. But either way, make lots of money, make changes in your life, and give to another. With that, thank you for my video. Thank you for following me in the video series, and I'll see you. Peace.